misremember a lot of things, okay?
Also, trying to teach this to a man who doesn't play Sonic that much.
That is also true.
Yes, also true. One of his very first Sonic games was fucking Sonic Generations.
Yep.
Actually, I think it was his first Sonic game.
Hey, better that than some other games I can point to.
True.
Wait, one of his first Sonic games would be Sonic 06?
Or Sonic, bring out Sonic Boom.
Or Sonic Labyrinth?
Or Forces.
Oh god.
Imagine Sonic's first Sonic game being Forces. Yeah, I say it as a joke, that probably is for a lot of people.
Isn't it such a great villain?
It's such a good villain. I'm not weak!
Oh god.
It's like, I'm not weak.
Ooh,
I'm not...
Or Shadow the Hedgehog's their first.
It's like, I am not weak. I'm not weak. I'm not.
Oh, hi, Eggman!
Oh, hi, Sonic.
Actually, you know what? Shadow the Hedgehog might be the cream of the crap of first Sonic games.
Especially the PS2 version.
Oh god. Jeez, I only played the Xbox. I played the GameCube version as well. I know that some of the Sonic games or PS2 ports were infamously worse.
They were.
I know Heroes was an example.
Oh, Heroes is the primary example of that.
Still playable, but apparently just definitely not as good as
Very
the
choppy.
Yup.
I'm amazed I managed to play through that entire game.
And enjoy it.
I still stand by Heroes. I think it's a good game.
I get a life quicker now.
I don't think that's how it works.
Technically, it is. As soon as you get 100 lives, if you lose a ring, your counter resets. So you can regather the rings, and then basically need less rings to get another life again when you get 100.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You don't get as good a score, but
Who cares about score?
technically you do get lives faster that way. Get 100 rings, get hurt, regather whatever you can.
Right,
Then you'll
so,
need less rings later on than what you would have needed after what you had.
well, speaking of rings, where's the special rings?
Keep like looking around.
Honestly, this area...
This whole level wraps, so it's kind of hard to fucking memorize and remember. Like, you'll probably run into at least one. Honestly, you'll probably run into at least two. The stage is pretty easy to find them as long as you know what the walls you explore.
Yeah, it's hard to really explain because this entire area all looks the same,
Yeah,
but you'll know when you see
This is one of the levels that has wrapping, so even looking at a map, it can be kind of hard to tell where you're going.
Yeah. This place is a headache to get rid of.
Is this the worst world of Sonic 3? Yeah, this is the worst world of
Yeah,
Sonic
Sonic
3.
3.
I was gonna think for myself, I was like, wait a minute.
You're thinking of another world that's in that latter half.
Yeah. I was gonna think friggin' the Ice Cap Zone.
I like Ice Cap.
It's not bad. You get a little annoying in the first act, though.
Yeah, first like's a little annoying if you don't know what you're doing or you're trying to like find some stuff, but...
Whatever the one where has a lot of places you can drown off the ice platforms. That could actually be early act 2.
That might be Act 2 you're thinking of, yeah. Overall, I think Ice Cap's fine.
Yeah.
This one, it's basically a better version of,
The second world from Sonic 1.
basically.
Marble Garden.
Yep. Where Marble Garden was just a basic platforming slog.
That one might have just been called Marble Zone.
Marble...
This is Marble Garden.
Oh.
Yeah, Marble Zone, yeah. Yeah, because everything was, given one letter.
Most of them were, except for Green Hill.
Green Hill, Starlight...
And Scrap Rain.
Scrap Rain. Spring Yard.
Most of them were given 2 words. Labyrinth was not.
Yeah,
I don't think
Labyrinth
Marble was either.
Yeah, it's Marble Zone.
You expect me to remember Sonic 1? I barely remember Sonic 2!
Actually, go back up, because I think I saw something.
Oh yeah. Try to inspect the wall to your left. There might be a ring in there.
Might be a little higher.
Or maybe not.
No, there.
Nope, spikes.
Oh!
It's
Managed to
here.
dodge it. Oh, there you think?
Oh, I see it.
Alright, so it was higher. There we go, you're our last emerald.
Like you said, if you're sharp enough to see the openings.
Remember, this is the one somewhat difficult stage of the Sonic 3
I
half.
think this is the one that we tried to fight our way back to get, but we just couldn't
Oh, yeah. Shit.
in the
Yeah,
first
this
half.
is the one
Okay.
difficult stage of the Sonic 3 half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the Sonic Knuckles half has like 3 or 4 difficult ones.
Almost like it's an evolution of the formula. Almost.
Maybe try the Sonic Mania ones. Oh,
yeah.
there's also Sonic Mania, technically.
Oh yes, the true Sonic 4.
I can't really do that until I play Sonic CD.
Yeah, it is true. I did without playing Sonic CD. It does feel like a mistake.
Damn it.
I was saying, you did miss a blue sphere.
I was trying to turn around. I was trying to turn around to go back to it, but
You can always just hold left or right, and you'll just keep turning until you turn around. Well, you'll
That is a-
turn, move one, and then turn again, move one, and just...
You rotate a square.
Yeah. You can technically do that. It's just...
Not a very good idea to do that.
yeah.
Especially when it gets faster.
It's a good thing you learned the technique of basically holding up to get yourself going forward again.
Yep.
That is a good technique to remember. It helps you a lot in these, believe it or not.
I believe it.
That's why I usually don't have trouble. Why make a mistake, I was like, alright, yeet, I'm good. Yeet. Now you gotta go around the other way.
Okay.
There you go. That's using your noggin.
We have those?
That's
Check. You were saying.
Is that a sandwich? Sorry, is it a good sandwich?
Competence, the sandwich. Can we make it? You decide.
Probably not. There, I answered it for you.
I can barely make a sub, dude.
That's a sandwich plus.
Oh,
isn't
sorry, a hoagie, excuse me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, forget where you're fucking from.
it? Where's your place?
Why apparently Subway's been going out to shitter lately? Apparently they have a lot of locations closed down.
I wonder why.
Is it because they suck?
Well, yes, there's that. But I'm thinking more in terms of a certain figure
Oh,
that's
right.
associated with them.
Right. Right. I guess that has ruined their brand a bit.
Yeah.
What? I respect Jared. He did very well losing his weight. He has AIDS. That's a South Park reference.
I know. I'm just like, do we really want to even fucking joke about that?
That was the whole point of the episode. It's okay to joke about AIDS now. Oh, God.
I mean, we do live in a society.
We do live in a society.
Is it a good society?
You decide. Well, it's not. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, basically.
Keeps reminding me, for some reason, I don't know why it reminding me. I keep seeing a bunch of freaking memes from the fucking Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse movie. Probably guess what the meme usually is.
Spider Cop?
It's a canon event.
Oh no.
Yeah, it usually involves a lot of dark humor.
Why did they do that? Why did they do that?
We can't interfere. It's a canon event.
Check!
Oh, so close. You gonna keep going? You tried like 5 times.
I will try one more.
Okay. Just so I remind you.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably should see it in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about that.
It's good, it's just... if you can take the ending.
Oh no, it's one of those kind of movies. Okay.
Then again, I haven't paid attention to a lot of the comic book stuff lately anymore because it's been so fucking overdone lately. I just haven't cared about it at all.
I mean, comic books have kind of gone down the crapper for a lot of different reasons.
Mostly financial.
And also, a lot of the people writing them aren't particularly attuned to what made the comics good in the first place.
Fuck you, Ken Penders.
Also, fuck you, people inserting your own character, yourself into the comics.
Yep. Oh, I think I see them way to the end.
I see it too.
Attaboy!
You made it.
And you
And then I run to a red spear just to fuck with you.
You did almost all of it yourself. Almost.
Yep.
There you go. You got all the Chaos Emeralds. That means you get a super form, right?
Yeah, we unlock Super Tails, right? Right?
Wait. didn't say anything.
So we just collected 7 shiny rocks.
Yep, that's the other thing that sucks about the Tails playthrough. You get all 7 emeralds, nothing happens.
Yep.
Yet.
You're going backwards, I think.
Am I?
I don't think so. Don't forget, this little wraps. There are multiple ways through it, it's how weird it's shaped.
Yeah, I really don't like this level. What was your first clue? Everything?
I love this level.
Of course you were contrarian. Oh yeah, you need the top to break through.
I love everything Sonic. Especially the Sonic Dreams collection. We should do pay the Sonic Dreams collection.
Oh, hell no.
You can do that if you want.
Don't
You're
affect my
out.
hard drive with that filth.
Okay, well, offended with Sonic 06.
Is there even a PC version of that?
Yeah, it's Project 06.
Oh, right, the fan remake, right. An actual decent version of it.
Yeah, where they actually managed to make the game
The way it should have been.
basically.
Right. Too bad Sega wasn't willing to do it themselves.
Yep, and they learned all the wrong lessons because of it.
I will say though, apparently, I don't know if you heard things like Sonic Forces, how it's supposed, Sonic Frontier is supposed to only have like 3 content updates. And apparently, looks like they're gonna do even more, and it's all gonna be free.
That's nice.
Like, it sounds like the guy who's like heading Sonic Frontiers is like extremely passionate about getting it right. Like, that was the one thing I will say good about Sonic Frontiers. Like, that was a great new direction to take the Sonic games. I actually liked it where it was. And like, apparently the directors have like gone on Twitter, fans of the game have been like, can you like do this? Like, can you do something like this, make it better? He's been like, yeah, sure, you can probably get on that. Like, he's actually like directly talking with people on Twitter trying to improve the game.
Well, MJ, it's no longer Twitter, it's X now.
Oh yeah, it's X.
Fucking Elon Musk.
Yep, that's right. Sounds like a great way to want to get excommunicated.
Yep.
Freaking Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter, X.
Great textbook example of how to freaking try to bury a business down under.
I mean, I was never really big into the social media scene, so I'm kind of glad I wasn't part of this campaign, but I think this is maybe a lesson to be learned about all this, is that don't obsess over social media so much.
Oh man, I don't want to obsess over it, it's just because it's like, I just find it funny to call it the bullshit that Elon Musk has been doing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun, I'm just saying, it's like, it's more for
It's like,
a lot
you
of
can always
people.
tell it's bad when you can see there's some like political agenda behind it. You can see that with Elon Musk, where he freaking reactivated a lot of people that originally got canceled. They were like, oh boy. So that's what he's aiming for, huh?
Or in some cases where he'll ban certain accounts just because
They want 3 of them.
Yep. Such as Daniel Radcliffe, for example.
Oh wow.
I guess the question just becomes, did they deserve to be banned?
In the context from what I could vaguely gather, at least third hand from...
Usually no.
Because usually no, because sometimes from Twitter, there's some
From
people
Elon
that-
Musk's era anyway, usually no.
Yeah, I would say more so... Okay,
Because I've heard of certain people getting canceled even before Musk, and some of those people didn't really deserve it.
It was usually for misinformation, sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, because I heard this cancel thing going on from both ends.
Well, there's stuff about, you know,
I
trying
think
to...
is there something in there? Okay,
Oh, shit.
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, but in case there is something that we can't show off now because you have all the emeralds. Try spin that in there.
Oh, you can.
Like I said, when you see like some weirdness in the coloration, like it's darker. Like, you see how it's like darker in the walls?
Yeah, it basically shows there's like a path in there, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you see like that darker iteration there?
Yeah.
That basically means that there's a hidden, like maybe a hidden path there.
Okay.
Yep, that's
It's
usually
not
how you can
it's
tell.
not the easiest thing to pick up on your first playthrough, but
Yeah. Technically second.
yeah, it's true.
You did
Even so, it is a little subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're not gonna pick up on all this stuff on
Yeah.
your first playthrough.
Sometimes they're completely hidden though. Like in Hydrocity Zone, whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna need that top again, but...
Yep.
Oh, speaking of which.
God, this stage sucks.
Hey, it could be worse.
You're right. It could be Labyrinth Zone.
Exactly.
Ow!
That was pretty violent.
I feel like that happens every time we come here. God damn it.
So you've chosen violence.
Ooh.
Silly person. I always choose violence. Why? I haven't heard it before.
Shit. Oh yeah, basically, the guy is basically talking to actual, like, players on Twitter to, like, improve the game. Apparently he's, like, adding those in, like, numerous updates and stuff. It is nice to see, like, a developer actually passionately going out of his way to, like, talk with fans and try to improve things they requested. Like,
Yeah, I'll
the
give
exact
Frontier...
opposite of what they used to do.
Yeah, like, I'll give Frontiers this much, as it kind of gives me hope for Sonic. I myself don't really care too much for Frontiers.
Hey, they added the
itself.
spin dash back, which wasn't even a possibility. But apparently one of the fans asked for it on Twitter. He was like, yeah, sure, I could probably implement that.
Yeah.
And they
Maybe
brought it
it's
back.
I still do want to try Frontiers at some point, though.
It is good. It is open world, but at least there's, like, purpose to it. And because you go around so fast, it's not, like,
Yeah, like I said, going in...
unbearable.
Like I said, going in an open world with a character like Sonic feels like I can tolerate it more because I can go around.
The
quickly
high
and have
speed
fun
makes
with it.
sense. There's plenty of mini bosses to go around, plenty of challenges to do, plenty of things to collect.
Like I said, I like open world games where I'm not playing as an actual regular person that moves at 1 mile an hour.
Well, like the Zelda games?
Or Grand Theft Auto.
Or that.
Or any Ubisoft game for that matter. Or at least 90% of them.
And at least Grand Theft Auto used to be fun. I remember one of the things I found on one of the clips I found was like some of the NPC conversations. You walk around the street, one of the NPCs with their phone was like, I don't miss your 10-inch dick, you know what? You sold my dog for crack! Like, what? Like, oh my god, they made LA feel real. That was an
Like,
actual...
honestly, with San Andreas, that feels more like Compton.
Yeah.
I think that might have been Grand Theft Auto... It might be Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5.
Or you mean by...
That might be 4 in that case.
Yeah.
That was an actual NPC conversation.
You know, I'm not surprised.
Yo.
That is the one thing, like, I don't really care too much for Grand Theft Auto in terms of playing it as a game.
Social
but
commentary is honestly one of its better strong suits, honestly.
it doesn't pull its punches.
Mhm.
No, it
It's a
doesn't.
It's a crude series, so it has no reason to pull its punches.
Yep. You can see the beginning and the end, though, when people started crying about the torture scene from 5. Which was pretty graphic, to be fair, but that's part of what made Grand Theft Auto great. It kind of provided a little bit of realism to it, like how dark some shit could be like that.
Yeah, it's like you're playing as a criminal.
Yeah.
Criminals are crude people.
Uh-huh. People just weren't expecting how seemingly realistic it was.
I mean, I will admit this much, that is kind of a thing to be fair about, because there's almost, like, how far you can push the realism before it kind of becomes gratuitous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that probably was a borderline version of it, like... You have to have, like, pliers, you got to, like, push the buttons and do things to actually, like, start plucking teeth out. It's like, oh my god!
Is it like,
Yeah,
did
Trevor-
they show that detail, like thoroughly in detail, I guess?
You kind of see it from behind the dude's head, but you, like, hear it pretty well. You, like, hear the sound of it being pulled and the screams and all that, and you kind of are being Trevor doing that, so... Yeah. I can understand why some people felt uncomfortable,
Yeah.
but it kind
At
of feels
least
like it might have influenced they might not do something like that again.
Yeah.
I still miss the sex minigame from San Andreas.
It was a controversial thing that was never added. Or at least removed. I can't remember exactly how it played out.
It was removed.
It basically got removed, although people modded it back into the PC version, so you
Yes.
can still get it back.
Ah, yes, the PC version. You mean the defective edition now?
I think there was a PC port of the original San Andreas that people did it with
Yes, there was.
before the new version.
Before the defective edition, which it now overtook the original
Yeah.
PC versions.
Which is something that a lot of people, another thing that's kind of concerning, which is basically, since now they're acting a bunch of these,
Collections.
supposed to be adding definitive quote-unquote editions, and a lot of them just don't work at all.
They do lazy ports of everything. Sure, it could probably run better with better hardware. It might look better with better hardware. If you don't check the code to make sure everything works the way it should, well, it's not going to be the same memorable experience that people were hoping for.
I'm trying to remember because people that did it, I think they used like an artificial program or AI intelligence to do something.
They're also basically a mobile developer.
Yeah, that was the big thing. It's like you're asking someone who's doing mobile games to do ports for consoles and PC. That's just disaster waiting to happen. It's been that.
Thank God they lower this fast in this version. Oh, we're almost there. It's probably going to be the hardest boss of this playthrough. This might be one you're going to end up wanting to hand off eventually.
Okay.
Oh, God. I can already feel the torture.
And then watch somehow by some miracle I get in like the first attempt.
I would be very
I would be shocked if you do.
Unless they changed it up in this version.
Considering how it's the Origins collection, maybe they do something. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
I mean, Air did add a bunch of different things.
Right, right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they did some changes for some bosses to make it a little bit easier.
Probably.
I do wonder about that. Time to find out! Hello, Pegasus. We meet again for the third time. Let's count all the times you killed me. Ah!
I think you get 3 hits before he gets away.
Oh, this.
Here we go. Well, thankfully you know the tactic now because you got a little practice on it with some of the previous bosses.
Okay.
So remember how he works from the Sonic playthrough.
Okay.
Whatever side he comes in, goes to the background, he'll come to that side of the foreground.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yep. In the Sonic playthrough, Tails would fly, you basically just use Sonic to jump on him. With Tails, you have to fly into him with the tails in particular.
Okay.
So, as long as you know to actually tackle the tails, I guess it's not bad, but
Yeah.
it can be very awkward if you don't know how to use tails right. Alright, go ahead. Fucking prove me wrong.
Alright.
Remember,
Okay, this one I'm not gonna. If he comes in from above, I'm not gonna even attempt.
Yeah, coming from the bottom.
Yeah, definitely don't do that. Side is easily your best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sides or if he's coming up from the bottom.
Come on, drill me!
Okay, yep.
Below would be a lot harder. You could do it, but just watch out. The thrusters do also hurt you.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's probably what it is that kind of makes me want to like.
MJ made himself look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. You know, I was a little bit joking on that. It's like, watch, I get it for the first attempt too. Somehow I did.
Thankfully, you knew about the tails thing. That is definitely the key thing. I think the thing I had a problem with, I didn't think about that when I did it. So, once you know it, it's not bad.